Oh, look, they cast Batgirl. Wait a second. Oh, they cast Batgirl. I saw this on Twitter, and I was kind of blown away. This is crazy. I don't know if this is everybody that's been replaced, but it still speaks for itself. This is apparently every redheaded character from comics or cartoons that's been replaced by a POC in Hollywood. It's strange, really strange that it's just redheaded characters. Like anytime a redheaded character is up for casting for a live action update, this is what happens. It's almost like, well, got redheaded hair, let's go ahead and make them POC. And you know what? Sometimes it does work, like Idris Elba in the Thor movies. I liked that casting. The guy who's playing Jim Gordon in the upcoming The Batman, I actually think he looks like the character. But it's still kind of funny. And it's undeniable that it's happening. I guess this woman was up for casting. I don't understand why they didn't give it to her. Here's the thing, like, Barbara Gordon's red hair is, like, very much a part of the character. And if this woman who's playing her, and I do think she's very pretty, if they dye her hair red or give her a red, like a wig or something, like, I think it could still work, but they're not going to do that. I thought they would do it with, what's her name, who's playing MJ, and I put MJ because her name's not Mary Jane in the Marvel Spider-Man movies. They didn't give her red hair. They just gave her MJ's initials. They say, well, that's not Mary Jane Watson. That's not her. So they don't do that. They don't do that. That's not going to happen. So her red hair is now gone for the movie. This movie, it's almost like, so the big rumor with this Batgirl movie is that after Flashpoint, and hopefully they don't turn Michael Keaton's Batman into an idiot. That was a rumor floating around that Flash and Bruce Wayne are going to be idiots in the upcoming Flashpoint movie, and they're going to prop up that new Supergirl character, and she's going to be the real savior. Honestly, wouldn't shock me. Look at He-Man. So the idea for this movie is they're essentially taking Batgirl and ripping off Batman Beyond, because the idea, from what I understand, so take this with a grain of salt, but this is the rumor that's floating around, and I think it's true, is after Flashpoint, the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton Batman is going to be brought to whatever the main DC comic book universe is going to be after that movie. And he's going to be the Batman in that universe. And he's going to take Batgirl and train her to be his replacement and to be the new Bat character. That's essentially Batman Beyond. Why the hell they just don't do a Batman Beyond movie is beyond me. Like that. What a cool, like, imagine if they could they've already got Michael Keaton back. Imagine if they could get Tim Burton to come back and do a Batman Beyond movie and kind of cap off those two movies and turn it into a trilogy. That'd be pretty badass. But instead, we're getting Batman Beyond Light. We're getting Batgirl Beyond. It's essentially the same damn concept, but with Batgirl. So apparently that's going to be what we get. Whether or not it's good or not, I don't know. I don't want to say she'll do a terrible job, but it's just the idea that every redhead gets changed. And like I said, it's undeniable. You can't say that there's not something going on with this. Like, I don't understand. There were 3 women up for the role. And, this would have actually been perfect casting. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's very weird what they're doing. And if I was a redhead, I'd be pissed. Like, where's my representation as a ginger? Why are all of my iconic roles being erased?
How dare you?
But anyway, Here's what's being reported. According to Deadline, sources tell Deadline, Leslie Grace has been tapped to play Barbara Gordon in the studio's Batgirl. Grace's reported casting as Batgirl came after a report earlier this week from Deadline that she was in the running alongside Zoe Dutch, Isabel Marced, and Haley Lou Richardson. The actress is a relative newcomer to acting, although she has a rather lengthy career as a musician and singer. Her only acting credit outside of a number of music videos is the role of Nina Rosario in the Heights. The Batgirl movie is expected to be released exclusively on HBO Max, along with the upcoming Zatanna and Blue Beetle films. It is one of many DC Comics-based projects that are in the works at Warner Media. As noted by Warner Media's CEO Jason Keller in AT&T's transcript for their investor meeting back in March, Batgirl and Zatanna are just a sampling of the more than 24 new movies, series, video games, and documentaries from the world of DC that they plan to incorporate into HBO Max. Zatanna, that's going to be an interesting one. They're not going to give her her sexy costume. I guarantee you she will not have the fishnets. Zatanna's a sexy character. She will not look like she... I promise you 100% she will not be comic accurate. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Like I said, not a lot of details. The rumor is it's going to be Batgirl Beyond. We'll see. I hope it's good, but I'm not holding my breath. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see all of you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.